Here is your leg workout, and we're going to start with some lunges. So you're going to need your weight, your dumbbells, and also you're going to need your chair, or you can use your couch. You'll need your mat because I have ab exercise at the end. And with those dumbbells, starting with those lunges, so you have those arms just dangling down at your sides. And with your lunges, you want to take a big step, bend both front knee and back knee, and you want to try to get 90-degree bend. You don't have to have your foot go all the way to the floor, or your knee all the way to the floor, but we are alternating here. And I trust that you'll use a good repetition range. You can base it on number of the day or combine numbers, but you do want to pick a repetition range that's challenging, that is going to push you. You have some light weights here with the 15s, so I really want you to focus on great form, knee pointing forward, following suit with the knee right in line, everything just forward, really tight core, strong hold there. And if you do want to challenge your arms a bit, you can add in a bicep curl. I like to do that. So when I lunge, I'll lunge and then go to that bicep curl, alternate lunge, bicep curl. You don't have to do that, but it does help just keep everything moving, and that's what we want. So you're not lunging with 80 pounds on your back. So make sure that you are working your flexibility, really try to get depth down into that lunge. So hit pause, do those lunges, and then hit play again. After those lunges, next up we have what they call bootstrappers. Now again, this is working some flexibility, and we're tying in our squat. So this one, we have our feet about shoulder width apart, and we want to reach down, try to grab those toes. So you have those toes, and then down into a squat. So I'll turn to the side here. Like your hamstring stretch, reach down, touch those toes, and then come into your squat. So once you're in your squat, then you're extending, trying to lock those legs out, back down into that squat. Now you should feel that stretch for the hamstrings, and we are working to loosen those up, which is going to help you straighten those legs out during those ab exercises, like those toe touches and those leg raises, exercises like that. So I want you to go ahead, do your set of bootstrappers, hit pause, and then once you're finished, hit play. So you knocked out that set, and next up we're going to go to squats, and we're going to use those weights. So you have those dumbbells, same position, just like your lunge too, with those weights at the side, down into your squat, and then back up. So as you're going down into your squat, you want to try to sit back into that squat, try to get those thighs parallel, keep that back in a straight line. See, I am a little bit forward, but what we look at is we look at here and we look at here. So we want to make sure that those are running parallel together. So if we have our overhead squat, you can see the angle here and then the angle there. So with those weights, down into that squat and up. Something else that I like to do with my squats is add in a calf raise. So you can do that too if you want. So it'll look like this. Down into that squat, up, and then up on those toes. Like you do on that leg press. Down into that squat, up, and then raise those heels up. So I want you to do that set of squats, hit pause, and then once you're finished, hit play. So next up, we're going to go to our single leg squat, and this is where you're going to need your couch or ottoman, and it would be good if you have the handles, so you can use that just for your balance. Now this is really about control. Controlling the movement on the way down, not flopping, using your core to control. So squeeze like this. So single leg squat, 1 foot up. I'm going to use my chair here. So we have 1 foot up, control on the way down. If you need to use those handles, that gives you a good depth. And again, if you need to use that to press up, or try to keep your hands up, down into that squat and up. Try to keep this foot up. So repetitions, and then make sure you switch. If you need some balance at first, see how I'm doing that nice and controlled, not flopping. Turn to the side here so you can see controlled, controlled. And then when you switch, other side, controlled, controlled. So I want you to do those repetitions each side. Go ahead and hit pause, and when you're finished, hit play. So you finished up those single leg squats, and next up we're going to go to crunchy frogs, because these are going to work some abs, but then also we're going to tie in the quads here. This is where you're sitting like this. You want to have those feet up, extended, arms out wide. You want to tuck those knees in, wrap those arms. You can get a little squeeze there, and then extend. Inhale, exhale. So work to get those legs extended all the way out. I want you to do that exercise, hit pause. We've got one exercise to go, so once you're finished, hit play. Okay, last exercise for this round, and we're going to go to a plank with some alternating leg raises. Now this is going to help strengthen up hamstrings and also glute. Very slow, very controlled. We want to keep a good, strong, tight core with the plank. Keep a nice straight leg. We want to try to isolate that leg raise to focus on the hip. So down into your plank, like this, straight leg, one leg up, slow, controlled, switch, slow, controlled, switch. And it's good to just pause when you're lifting that leg up. Once you hit that limit, a slight pause, just like a 1 second hold and then down. Again, it's not about speed, it's about control. So I want you to go ahead and do that exercise. Hit pause right now and then hit play. So you finish up the plank and the leg raises. Now I want you to do this exercise another time through, and hopefully you have enough time to do a third round. So if you can get 3 rounds in, that would be great. I would push it so that we are not taking as many rest breaks. Try to keep a nice smooth flow, minimize that rest. That's going to help keep your heart rate up, and you're going to be able to burn more calories throughout the workout. All right. Round 2, round 3, hit it.